The Stoics were well known in ancient Rome, but they never really reached the pinnacle of power for a long time. Seneca was emperor in all but name. Cato the Younger was tribune, but dropped the ball in his bid to become consul, the highest position in the Roman Republic at the time. There were many close calls of the legendary philosopher king coming into power, and then eventually came Marcus Aurelius. He was a true philosopher king, the one whom legend had promised. He came, he delivered, and he died, just like everyone else. It's weird to me to read the Meditations and some of the quotes in there. When you look at yourself, see any of the emperors, and the same with everyone else. Then let it hit you. Where are they now? Nowhere, or wherever. This was without a doubt the most powerful man on earth at the time, and his journal is filled with philosophical ideas that he tried to get through to himself, to keep himself humble and keep in mind his role in society. But it strikes me as odd, and I'm not sure why, that not only is he dead now, but he died centuries ago. The beauty of everything that he accomplished is all dust in the continual marching on of time. Reading the history of Rome and of how the Stoics almost had a philosopher king on many occasions, and then after all this build-up, we finally get it. You can feel this hope, but then you realize that this happened nearly 2,000 years ago. This came and went before your great-great-great-grandparents were even an idea. Yes, he's the philosopher king that was promised, and a part of me still gets excited that he existed when I read his texts, but we already know the impact of his reign. It really hits home that time truly does march on, and one of the only reasons that people even think about Marcus Aurelius anymore is because his personal journal, by chance, has survived as long as it did. His role as the philosopher king was good for his subjects, but his real legacy lies in the window that was left in how he spoke to himself.